Welcome to the tutorial for eoStar's Payment Central presented by Rutherford & Associates. In this tutorial, we will cover setup and usage of Payment Central. The new Payment Central module replaces payment processing, payment entry, and most of the adjustments features. Before Payment Central can be utilized, both bank information and the Payment Central batch types have to be set up. For the bank information, you need both the bank and the bank accounts that are affiliated with those banks. You will also need to set up Payment Central batch types. These define the usage for the batch type, the employee permissions for the batch type, and allow you to set up granular access for the batch functions. To set up the bank and bank accounts, go to the AR drop-down menu, select Bank, and first select Banks. This will allow you to choose banks that will be used with the bank accounts. After the banks are created, again select the AR drop-down menu, Bank, and Bank Accounts. In the bank account screen, you will be able to create and assign the accounts to a particular bank. If we want to create a new bank account, click on New, select a number or letter code to use, choose a bank account name, and hit Save. We'll click on the More panel, and you'll notice you can set up and associate a particular bank with the bank account, and also set up the GL accounts that belong with that bank account. Make your modifications and hit Post. The next setup step is to create the Payment Central batch types. Again, we navigate to the AR drop-down menu and choose Payment Central batch types. In the screen, you will create the batch type for use within Payment Central, set up the security, and set up the allowable tasks for the batch type. We would hit the New button, choose a letter number combination for the record, hit Proceed. We can name the batch type, and hit Save. It is easiest to set up the tasks first and then assign the security for the batch type. In this Tasks panel, we will choose the associated tasks that will be permissible in the Payment Central batch type. As you can see, we have enter checks, enter EFT payments, enter credit card payments, enter cash, vouchers, coupons, apply prior credits, write off and void receivables, enter charges. The only task that needs to be in its own batch type is the compute finance charges. So as you can see, this can be very granular as far as who can do what in a particular batch type. Make your selections and hit Post, and then move to the security panel. You'll see in the security panel that because this batch type has the ability to write off and void for any employee that is added to this batch type, you can assign a max write-off and a max void amount. To assign the employee, at the bottom, hit the down arrow to bring up an employee selector screen, choose an employee, and hit Add New Employee. And you can see you can assign a write-off and a void amount for this particular employee. Complete your additions to the security panel and hit Post.